I've never hip fired a sniper rifle. They use 50 caliber to like penetrate tanks. If that 50 caliber hits you in the face, it's gonna split you open like a watermelon. Hi, my name is Danny Rivera. I'm a 10-year Marine Corps veteran that has shot expert on the rifle range 7 years in a row. Be sure to like and subscribe for more episodes from Experts React. Call of Duty World at War. I played this game about 10 years ago. I didn't really like it because I wasn't a fan of the old style of guns, but like, I'm not a fan of futuristic guns either. Like, I kind of like how the guns are in like the Modern Warfares. But rewatching this like clip, it's like, it seemed like it was a fun game.
Sniping your enemy is like hunting any other animal.
In the Marine Corps, we have 4 weapon safety rules, and it's treat, never keep, keep. So you treat every weapon as if it was loaded. You never point your weapon at anything you did not intend to shoot. What you never want to do is you never want to flag anybody. Flagging is a term we use to describe when you put your weapon and you point it in someone's direction. It's a safety hazard. I mean, it's somebody's life right there. He didn't shoot him, obviously, but if you know, there was an accident or instance where he did, then you just killed your buddy. You have an instrument of death in your hand. That's a tool used to kill men. You can't swing that thing around like it's a water gun.
Hold your fire. Wait until the bombers are directly overhead.
I don't know what kind of planes those were. It seemed like there was a lot of planes going by, making a lot of noise. Yeah, no. Rifles are loud. It may have masked it a little bit, but I still think you would have been able to hear the sound of the rifle. You probably didn't even have to shoot those people or that dog because he ended up going the complete opposite direction anyways. They could have just snuck past them. There are laws, there are code of conduct and things you can and can't do in war. But if the dog is gonna come kill you, like, you're not gonna just sit there like, hey Fido, sit down, I'm trying to shoot your buddy, like, stop biting me. You know, you have to take care of the situation. I have no idea what that attachment is. I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be, if it's what I think it is, it's to adjust the distance of what you're aiming at. Like, we have them on like the M16s and M4s. Before we switched to the RCLs, when it was just iron sights, we would have to switch the elevation to determine how far out we were shooting. So it's kind of to determine your distance from what you're trying to hit. But he did not touch that at all in the video game because it looks like it's just there for like looks of the weapon. It's a video game. They're not gonna have you sit there and try to like adjust the knobs for like wind and distance and stuff like that.
Knowing the routines and movements of your prey tips the balance of a hunt.
With snipers, snipers are camped out at somewhere for a long period of time. They sit there, they have a buddy with them sometimes that's like pretty much calling how far out they're shooting. They're usually sitting in a spot and they're there and they're not moving because they know this is where they have to be. This is their vantage point of where they're gonna be hitting. And that person that's with them is there to like help them adjust for them so that they don't move their position because that's determining whether you're gonna hit what you're shooting or not. It's cool for a video game, it's cool for a movie. There's no way he'll be able to hit as accurately as the guy in the video game was hitting without adjusting his zero. You're on fire right now. If you get burned like how he was getting burned, like you won't be able to feel your nerves in your hands, your wrists, stuff like that. You want to survive. You wanna live. He's already tired. You know, I don't know how long he has been fighting prior to this scene starting. So he's fighting, he's running, he's jumping, he's getting shot at, he's getting shot, getting burned, he's jumping through the windows, he's reloading weapons, carrying weapons, jumping. Like, that's gonna play a huge factor on anybody's body. It's not only do you have the physical fatigue, you have the mental fatigue from the fog of war, things exploding, things blowing up, your ears ringing, you know, shots whizzing by you. Like, that's just another stressor in its own. Yeah, at some point you're gonna be like, I need a breather, but obviously you can't stop and breathe because the guys are still coming at you, so you have to fight. See, so right here he has the MP40, which is a submachine gun. I've never been into like this right here, this kind of a scenario ever in my life where like I'm running through buildings and like shooting everybody. Like, there's no way it would be like that. And in the Marine Corps, we don't use submachine guns. We use M16 and M4s, which are assault rifles, which is a little bit bigger than the submachine guns. There's like assigned weapons for the branch, like that everybody gets. And then there's like, you know, depending on your job and depending on how, like, what kind of missions they're going on and stuff like that, they get better equipped, suited for the mission. He's like running around and spraying people. And then right there, you see it's a different sniper rifle. That's a 50 caliber sniper rifle. And he was shooting that bad boy like it was nothing. He got infinite ammo on it. Look at that. I think with a 50 caliber, your head will burst like a tomato for sure. At least with the Barrett 50 caliber, those are armor piercing rounds. They use 50 caliber to like penetrate tanks or penetrate vehicles, stuff like that. So I think if that 50 caliber hits you in the face, it's gonna split you open like a watermelon.
Oh my god, that's so gross.
I've never seen it in person. I also found it funny how he was like running through all these buildings and like with the sniper rifle in his hand, just like stopping and like shooting really fast, and like he has to be like the best marksman in the world to be able to do that.
How difficult is that?
I've never hip fired a sniper rifle in my life. When I do play the games, I do it all the time. I don't think that's even like, I don't even know if that would be possible from that far away to just like pick the weapon up and just boom, like shoot without actually sitting there, getting your breathing control, your natural point of aim, sight picture, sight alignment, and then shooting. So I don't know where the quick scope thing came from. However, you know how in the movies and stuff like that, when they shoot like the gun sideways for some reason, I did try that at a pistol range one time where I took a pistol and like I turned it sideways. The recoil, like jerk reaction, was going the opposite way. I was barely hitting the paper. So I always find it funny how like video games and movies create things like the quick scope or like the side shooting or like all that stuff like that and make it like seem so accurate, but in reality it's like really not like that at all. I think that was cool. I think it summarized what this fight was. Just like you exhausted all the options, and then there's this beautiful big weapon there that's going to even the playing field, even though you're outgunned numbers wise. But he had the heart to fight, and World War II was an uphill battle. I think this showed how much of an uphill battle it was. It was just two guys fighting all these people.
Where are you going? He is gone. Okay.
Oh shit. Hi, I'm a Marine Corps expert. I'm a